FCLMA is proud to acknowledge that the land on which we gather is on the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, Huron-Wendat, Anawandron, and Lenape indigenous peoples. This territory is covered by the Upper Canada Treaties, including Treaty 6, the London Township Treaty.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to give greetings and set the intention of tonight's event is Oneida Community Representative Kathleen Dockstader.
So I just said hello everyone. Yugatsununi is my Oneida name in the Oneida language. That means that she's happy. And I'm from Oneida Nation of the Thames. I'm Bear Clan. And I'm happy to be there here this evening to share with you our words before all else, our Ganahula Dunksla, our Thanksgiving address. As Indigenous people, we have our own ways of acknowledging the land, which you heard in the announcement prior, that we're on the London Township Treaty. So I want to share this with you, and then I'll translate it. So it's in the Oneida language. It's just a short, brief version, and I'll translate it into English for your understanding. So agway go hoskaji adwawe nuni ongwa nigula gayetino heladu ganjokwa yukino hall gani handesa onongwa oyunkwa umwe gandeyo suha galunte suha ojitaha suha oneganus gani gayu verge yuki sota etwaji skanya dalio kale sungwai dizu daneto nyudoge gwanigu. So that translated says that we will bring our minds together as one, and we will give thanks to all of these elements of creation. So starting from the Ganjokwa, the people, and we thank each and every one of you that are here tonight to share in this evening's festivities. And then we go on to thank our Mother, the Earth, and having that positive relationship. And then we thank the leader, the short plants, and the leader of the short plants, the strawberries. And then we thank our original medicines, that they help us be well. And then we thank the all the animals that give their lives for us to be here and to have nourishment. And we thank the trees and so forth, all the elements, all from the ground to the sky, including our grandmother the moon, our elder brother the sun, and the stars and the sky, and last but not least our creator. And so I was thankful for the responsibility to share our way of opening with you this evening. So we do this in anytime we have a gathering, and so I was encouraged and delighted to be able to share these words with you and give you the opportunity to think about what that means for your relationship to creation and how that navigates in the way that you operate in this world, and how that might be through your gifts, such as music. So Yawango, we say that gratitude and thank you for your time and the opportunity.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome hoop dancer River White.
London has always been a place of music. It started with Indigenous groups and the rhythm of their song and drum. It began to boil with Canada's first pop stars, the Lombardo brothers. It's been simmering ever since, with some of the best bands and musicians in the country. Some people say it's because of the water in the Thames River. Others say it's because London grew on the traditional land of Indigenous people, propelled by the rhythm that comes from their land. Whatever the reason, our city has given birth to some of the country's best musicians. Musicians who sound great on any stage in the world. There's a story here, and it's worth preserving and telling and telling and retelling.
Please welcome to the stage Leanne Mayer with special guest Shout Sister.
Take her down a dead end road, got the rabbit in a cage, and all my time for a
Good evening and welcome to the Forest City London Music Awards, a celebration of music and musicians of London and the surrounding areas. Let's kick things off with the evening's first honor, the Venue Award. Please welcome to the stage Deputy Mayor and Ward 2 City Councillor, Mr. Sean Lewis.
Good evening, London. How's it feel to be a UNESCO City of Music? Great, right? So tonight I'm here to present the #1 voted venue. And I can tell you, despite all the amazing performers that we have come into council chambers before every meeting to sing O Canada, we didn't make the nominee list. So it's not London City Council chambers. But we have a lot of great venues in this city, and let's see who the nominees are.
Live music venue, sponsored by Downtown London and London Arts Council. The nominees are Richmond Tavern, Palisade Social Bowl, Eastside Bar and Grill, The Wortley Roadhouse, Dundas and Sons, Rum Runners, The Rec Room London, Pierside, Port Stanley, Sons of Kent Brewing Company, Chatham, Kent, Imperial Theatre, Sarnia.
This is exciting. I never got to do one of these. Open the envelope items. So, the 2023 live venue, voted #1 goes to Rum Runners.
Thank you. Everyone who voted for Rum Runners and everyone who voted tonight, the Manuel family says a big thank you. To all the nominees, not just in this category, but in every category, thank you for your contribution to the music scene of London. To the Forest City London Music Awards Committee and Mario Cercelli, thank you for your continuous supporting, thank you for your efforts in continuously supporting and reuniting decades of talented and hard-working music industry professionals. Lastly, thank you to all the staff who work tirelessly, day and night, weekdays and weekends, and even holidays. I never get tired of agents, artist management, promoters, and live music supporters emailing and texting us saying that this is one of the best live music venues in Canada. So thank you all, everyone, and have a good night.
Here to present the award for DJ, London Arts Council Executive Director Anju Yi and Director Culture and Entertainment for Tourism London, Natalie Wakabayashi.
Good evening, everyone. I don't know about you, but when I think about a good club DJ, I think about someone who can really bring a vibe.
So without further ado, here are 2023 DJ category nominees.
Club DJ, sponsored by Tourism London and London Music Office. DJ Jose, DJ El Colocho, DJ Mean Joe, DJ Wickham, DJ Beatzilla, DJ Showray, DJ Cow, DJ Starchild.
Thank you very much, everybody, and congratulations to all nominees. And the FCLMA DJ category 2023 award goes to
DJ El Coloco, David Prado.
Congratulations.
It doesn't look as though he's here tonight, so we're going to accept this award on his behalf. Have a wonderful evening, everyone.
Here to present the next award, Electronic, our nominees of tonight's Folk Roots category. Please welcome Maggie's Wake.
Hello everybody, we're so happy to be here tonight and to be presenting the award for Electronic Artist, and this is sponsored by Provincial Glass. You're a little taller than I am. Without further ado, the nominees are...
Electronic, sponsored by Provincial Glass. The nominees are Moat Bells, Propulse, Sexon, Pat G, Carla Luna White, Pabalion, Ancient Thrones.
And the award goes to... It's very exciting. Carla Luna White. Is Carla here tonight? Doesn't look like it. So we're going to accept this award on her behalf. Congratulations, Carla.
As Canada's only specific musical Hall of Fame, the London Music Hall of Fame honors outstanding local musicians and contributors by inducting them into the Hall of Fame. Here to present the first inductee of the night, Chair of the Forest City London Music Awards, Mario Cercelli, and Hall of Fame volunteer, Steve Kopp.
As you can see, thank you, as you can see, I'm not Mario Cercelli, I'm much more handsome than he is. My name is Steve Kopp, and I'm on the Forest City London Music Awards Steering Committee and also on the Nominating Committee for the Hall of Fame, and it's my pleasure to present the first of three, oh there he is. All right, we're going to present our first of the Lifetime Achievement Award winners. And what did you want to say about that?
Well, what's the Lifetime Achievement? Why? Why are we doing this?
Well, you know, these are people who aren't on stage in front of an audience, they're not performers, yet they contribute to the music scene behind the scenes, and without them, the music business, the music scene, certainly in London, Ontario, wouldn't be as strong as it is.
And it takes so many people to build a community. London has always been a place of music, and this next individual, Steve, could have been nominated as a Hall of Famer, but also a Lifetime Achievement recipient because he's a world-class pianist. He represents London, Ontario throughout the world, but he builds community. Invested in the Aeolian Hall, El Sistema, London Pride Chorus, and he has dedicated himself to teaching and inspiring youth. So Lifetime Achievement recipient.
Ladies and gentlemen, Clark Bryan.
Born in Simcoe, Ontario, into a musical family, Clark Bryan was inspired by his mother and his grandparents to pursue a musical pathway. His formal studies began at age 4, and at the tender age of 6, he scored his very first compositions. Undertaking his formal training at the University of Western Ontario, Clark graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree in 1990, and following intensive study with accomplished pianists John Paul Bracey and Sonia Behrens, he added a master's degree from UWO to his credentials. Clark's performance career has spanned Europe, Mexico, across the United States, and throughout Canada. He has done performances for CBC Radio and its television network, including a prestigious recital broadcast from the famed Glenn Gould studio. To date, Clark has recorded 14 albums of solo piano selections. In 2004, Clark purchased the legendary landmark Aeolian Hall in London and has since worked tirelessly to transform it into the current Aeolian Performing Arts Centre and School of Music. The hall has won local and national awards in recognition for its standards of excellence. In his efforts to create universal access to music and music education, Clark launched El Sistema at the Aeolian. The initiative is a free, intensive, UNESCO award-winning music program for children and youth. In 2016, he
He also launched the Aeolian Education Campus as a music education collective and performance facility. Clark co-founded the Aeolian Pride Choruses, an inclusive choir for people of all identities and sexual orientation, and the Rebel Heart Collective, a chamber orchestra. Clark has dedicated his life to teaching music and inspiring youth. Forest City London Music Awards 2023 Lifetime Achievement recipient, Clark Bryan.
To accept the award, Sue Sony.
On behalf of Clark Bryan, I'm very honored to get this award. Very, very deserving. Clark's away on a well-deserved vacation, so he'll love it when he gets back. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name's Clark Bryan and I'm the Executive and Artistic Director of the Aeolian. I feel so honored to have been chosen to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award from the London Forest City Music Awards. I want to thank Mario Sorelli and his team of volunteers who've worked tirelessly to lift up the music community and to have this amazing annual event. For everyone who's able to shine and to lead, there is a community that supports them. And I want to thank my community, the Aeolian community, its volunteers, its staff, its board of directors, and all of the people who come to support its events. Once again, this is a great honor, and I thank you so much for this.
Ladies and gentlemen, an emerging hip-hop artist based out of London, raised in Kingston, Jamaica. This rapper has been bringing his fresh hip-hop anthems to the global stage. Please welcome Universal Music Canada's artist, King Croft.
Greetings, everybody. Greetings. So, my name is King Croft, and I'm presenting the Hip-Hop Award for the FCLMAs today of 2023. So, let's take a look at the nominees real quick.
Hip Hop, sponsored by SOCAN. The nominees are Typo, Kodo, Uncle Cobes, District Apollo, Reezy FN, Team LO, Jeg Hooligan, Solo YT.
And the winner is Team LO. Doesn't look like they're here, so I'll accept this on their behalf. Thank you, guys.
Here to present the award for the medal, please welcome the most metal duo of Serena Haggerty and Dario Nova.
Buenas noches to everybody. Have a great night. How's everybody doing tonight?
So we're going to present this award tonight, but I told Dario today that I hope to be nominated next year because I'm going to have a little change to my performances, so let's hope I win this one next year. These are the nominees for the Medal Award.
Medal, sponsored by Studio 73. The nominees are The Luminary, Losing Sight, Tortured Saint, Fly Days, Dead Days, Order and Entropy, Atria.
to everybody. The winner is...
We have to say it together.
Atria. Congratulations. Felicidades. Bravo.
All right, I'm going to take this one home and win the next one next year. So thank you so much.
Big love in the house. Thank you, everybody. Have a safe night. Enjoy it tonight. Thank you.
Here to present the Country Award from Chorus Radio London, Brad Gibb.
Hello everyone, I'm Brad Gibb from Country 104. We're very proud to present this award once again this year. You know, London's a music city. London's a music city in a number of different ways, whether it's rock, country, pop, or whatever. And we are very happy to be a part of this here tonight. So let's hear the nominees.
Country, sponsored by Country 104. The nominees are Aaron Allen, The Brothers Wild, Patrick James Clark, Jason Mercer, Kat Clyde, Genevieve Fisher, Smoke and Ashes.
And the winner for the Country Award goes to Patrick James Clark.
Oh man, this is it, man. This is all I ever wanted to do, was to just come up here and give acceptance speeches. So I moved to London almost a decade ago, and while it is not my hometown, it is most certainly my home. And I am so grateful to be a part of this music community and have people like the London Music Office and everyone here at the awards for allowing me to be a part of this music community. And I have a couple thank yous if you'll indulge me. I had a card. Firstly, all the wonderful musicians I get to share the stage with, guys like Mark Swan, Josh Try, David Usselman, John Petangelo, the producers that make my music, Jordan Hahn, singer of The Agenda, you know, just such musical forces to be reckoned with, and all the other wonderful musicians I get to make music with is just so incredible. My wonderfully, beautifully, amazing, incredibly patient partner, Christine, she is the creative force between all the art that I make, and I would not be able to make it without her. And finally, my family, and most importantly, my mom and dad, who believe in me when I don't believe in myself. I can never pay you guys back. Thank you guys so much.
Our next guest has the pleasant task of honoring our second Lifetime Achievement recipient this evening. Please welcome Whitney South.
Hello. It really is an honor for me to be standing here tonight among so many talented musicians and creatives to celebrate the lifetime achievement of one of my very favorite humans, John Rollins. Not to sound cliche, but they say you should never meet your heroes. But for me, what began as a simple magazine interview over lunch became the first step into a friendship that one of the most revered music photographers on the planet. And for that, I count myself pretty lucky. In addition to being an incredible talent at what he does, John is the kind of artist the next generation can truly look up to, all while constantly demonstrating an unwavering support for our local London community. I've always been grateful for his kind words of encouragement, and I couldn't ask for a better cheerleader. It's hard to really put into words the kind of profound impact John has had on my career, both in confidence and creativity, and it's a debt I don't think I'll ever be able to repay. So I give you, everybody, John Rollins.
London-based photographer John Rollins was born in post-war Oshawa, Ontario, and is renowned for capturing quintessential moments of the world's greatest pop culture icons on film. Encouraged by his father, a radio station manager, on-air personality, and serious amateur photographer, John was handed down professional-grade camera gear and equipment. He seemed innately gifted with a camera. His career was cemented early when the then 13-year-old embarked on what was to become his first unofficial but seminal rock photography gig, Brenda Lee at an Ottawa concert in September 1960. After the concert, John found his way backstage to Ms. Lee's dressing room and politely introduced himself to the pop idol's mother. After sharing the shots he'd taken with her, management liked his photos so much that he was paid a whopping $35 for his efforts. It wasn't long before his images of rock and roll royalty began to appear in major music publications around the world, including Time, Newsworld, Life, and Rolling Stone. John was embedded on a tour with Elvis Presley, and that success led to him ultimately living much of his professional life on the road with music's greatest stars. For the next 5 decades, he photographed the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, Bob Marley, Jimi Hendrix, Alice Cooper, David Bowie, The Who, Rush, Kiss, Sam Cooke, Linda Ronstadt, Bob Dylan, Gordon Lightfoot, Glenn Campbell, Leonard Cohen, Willie Nelson, and countless more acts. Forest City London Music Awards 2023 Lifetime Achievement recipient, John Rowlands.
Thank you very much. I hope you can hear me. Anyway, 61 years of working for musicians and rappers and all kinds of entertainers around the world. And people to thank, I have to thank the London Music Awards, Mario Caselli, and all the volunteers I know, Ed Preston, Scott Richards, Nick Panasico, and many, many other good friends of mine. And in the entertainment world, working for Red Skelton for 15 years was great, and Conway Twitty for 25. And I thank everybody so much and have to remember the staff and doctors at UH and Parkwood Rehabilitation Center, because 2 years ago I couldn't walk and I couldn't talk. So here I am today. Thank you very much.
Please welcome to the stage, Tom Dunphy's Classic Country.
Mr. Paul Wickerson on the guitar. One, two, three, four. I ain't never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love, dear. Why do you treat me this way? I ain't never felt more like crying all night, 'cause everything's wrong and nothing ain't right without you. You got me singing the blues. The moon and stars no longer shine. The dream is gone, the thought was mine. Nothing left for me to do but cry over you. I ain't never felt more like running away. Why without you. You got me singing the blues. Come on, Harley, play the blues. Mr. Doug DJ on a steel guitar. Cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love, dear. Why'd you do me this way? I ain't never felt more like crying all night. Cause everything's wrong and nothing ain't right without you. You got me singing the blues. The moon and stars no longer shine. Dream is gone, a fall was mine. Nothing left for me to do but cry over you. I ain't never felt more like running away. But why should I go? Cause I couldn't stay without you. You got me singing the blues. Mr. Jerry Fletcher on a guitar. Without you, you got me singing the blues. Thank you. Thank you.
All up for awards tonight. Please welcome Cheryl Lescombe of the She-Wolves of London and Nico Elias of New Friends.
Hola, how you doing out there? My friend Nico and I are going to present this next award. This is my first time at the London Music Awards, and I feel privileged to be here because London was my hometown in the 80s and the 90s, and you know. But hey, Nico, what do you think? Nico's the next generation. He's the future, baby. He's the future.
I did start off as a punk drummer here in London, so I mean, it's an honor to be presenting this award. And here are the nominees.
Sponsored by London Music Office and Tourism London. The nominees are Mall Crimes, Lovers, Trash Puppets, Mono Negatives, Junko Daydream, Full Throttle, Moffat Avenue.
And the Punk Award goes to Junko Daydream. I will gladly take the award for the Junko Daydream. There it is.
Hey, let's go! Hold on, my buddy Scott, the guitar player, is coming up here. He's coming up here right now. We just want to say thank you to the members of our band who could not make it, Jack and Taylor, other friends like Brandon who helped us out, and Quan, my favorite band.
We'd also like to say thank you to all of our friends and fans for voting for us, our manager Scott Middleton for helping us to be the best band we can, and Brandon Eady for all the opportunities that he's given us in London. It's really helped us out. Thank you.
Here to present the award for Folk Roots is none other than Executive Director of the Home County Music and Arts Festival, Darren Addison, along with Brent Jackson of the Sunshine Makers.
Good evening and welcome to the Forest City London Music Awards. Home County is very proud to sponsor this award. Our festival has evolved over the last, this should have been the 50th year of the festival. It's actually the 48th thanks to COVID. But anyway, we're still proud to sponsor this particular award. And I will turn everything over to Brent.
Sorry? Oh, yeah. Well, my name is Brent, and I play in a band called Sunshine Makers. And we're looking forward to playing tonight with King Cruff here. We're happy to be here, and hopefully you're having fun already. Good day. Happy Father's Day, too.
And the nominees for the Forest City London Music Award Folk Roots category.
Folk Roots, sponsored by Home County Music and Art Festival. The nominees are Maggie's Wake, The Pears, The Bookends, Shane Cook and the Wood Chippers, Kat Clyde, Kyle Weymouth, Emily Garber.
And the award for Folk Roots 2023 goes to a band that is making their debut at Home County this year, Maggie's Wake. I know that Tara and Lindsay are in the house.
Well, happy Father's Day to us. This is great. Thank you so much for everybody who voted for us. I know we're pretty new. How long have you been a band now?
Just a year. We
Just a
certainly
year.
weren't expecting this.
We weren't, but we're really thrilled. So thank you so much. And, we're extra thrilled to be playing at Home County for the first time this year because it is our favorite festival. We've played with our other bands. So please come and see us. And thank you again.
Here to present the Pop Award, nominated for 2 awards tonight, singer-songwriter Leanne Mayer and her amazing hoop dancer, River White.
Well, hello, everybody. My name's Leanne Mayer.
And I'm River Christy White.
We're so excited to be here presenting the Pop Award, sponsored by SoCan and Huron Flooring. And the nominees are...
Pop, sponsored by SoCan and Huron Flooring. The nominees are Drives the Common Man, Hello Kelly, Bella Rosa, Sunshine Makers, Paris Monroe, Serena Haggerty, New Friends, Justin Mackey.
All right, and the winner for the Pop Award goes to
New Friends.
Well, now I know how they feel when they say I should have prepared a speech. I am the newest member in New Friends, but I'm very honored to be accepting this award. I know all the guys would have loved to be here, and honestly, thank you to our manager, Rob. Thank you to Feldman Agency, Slate Music. We could not have done anything that we've been able to achieve in the past 4 years without them, so thank you, and thank you to you guys for voting for us, I guess. Thank you so much.
Our next guest is here to induct our first Hall of Fame inductee of the evening. Please welcome from After the Lounge, Scott Bullard and Marcia Haggerty.
All right, how's everybody doing now?
Let's hear you make some noise. Come on, what a great night. Congrats to everybody that's been up here so far and all the nominees and everything. All I want to say is quickly is, maybe everybody in the room can calm down a bit when there's speeches especially, right? So come on, eh? I know a lot of people don't get to see each other except for the one time a year when they're here, which is really wonderful to see. So make sure that we respect everybody that's up here talking, especially John Rollins. Give a big round for John Rollins, man. Come on, what a guy, what a guy. Love you, buddy. So let's make sure that we respect the room and what's happening, and there's always time to have drinks with our friends. I want to quickly make a really big shout out to all the London Music Hall of Fame committee that's been putting all this together, that's been working hard for the beautiful Hall of Fame that we have right here in downtown London, everyone. Cheers. This year's 2023 committee was Bernie Demery, Marcia Haggerty, who's with me, Steve Kopp, Kathy Bulmer, Nicole Bain, Adam Grant, Fred Smith, Fred Young, Sky Sylvain, Karen Grant, James Rainey, and myself. It has been beautiful to be here so far, so cheers, Marcia, I'll let you take over.
This year, I have the honor of presenting 2023 Hall of Fame inductee, Don Tyler Watson, who actually is from London, Ontario, grew up. So let's hear it for Don Tyler Watson.
Born in Manchester, England, bilingual blues singer and songwriter Don Tyler Watson emigrated to Canada with her parents in early childhood. Raised in the Huron Heights neighborhood of London during her elementary years, Dawn earned her way into the specialized orchestral program at St. Peter's Choir School. Her parents recognized that she had a natural interest and aptitude for music, and growing up, she successfully competed at various Kiwanis music festivals, playing in string ensembles and singing in choral groups. As a teen, she attended Catholic Central High School, and after struggling through tumultuous times being in and out of school and experiencing hard living, sometimes on the streets, eventually she moved to Montreal, where she was accepted as a mature student at Concordia University, studying theater and jazz. Following graduation, her career quickly got underway with acting jobs, the formation of her own band, and her unanticipated gravitation toward blues. It was when she was gigging around Montreal that she was approached by Preservation Music record label to contribute to Preservation Blues Review, 1997. Dawn added 3 songs to the album. It was at a show in front of 10,000 screaming fans that Dawn had the life-changing revelation that she hadn't chosen the blues, but the blues chose me. With 2 Maple Blues Awards, Songwriter of the Year, and Best Album Producer, she was also nominated by the Blues Foundation in Memphis for a 2020 Blues Music Award for Vocalist of the Year. Her latest record, Mad Love, was awarded the 2020 Juno Award for Blues Album of the Year. Dawn is the epitome of talent, dedication, and perseverance. 2023 London Music Hall of Fame inductee, Dawn Tyler Watson.
Wow. All right, this is for the people in the back. I said, hey, everybody. You only live once, and when you're dead, you're done, so let the good times roll. I am so freaking thrilled, excited, humbled, and honored to be here. And to watch that, it's extremely, extremely moving. And sometimes I have a hard time realizing that that kid who had so much trouble growing up in this town got to where I am today. It's really, truly an honor for me. When they sent the email and I got the call from my manager and they said, they're inducting you into the Hall of Fame, I was like, me? Do they know the kind of hell I created in this city when I was running wild back when I was drinking 30 years ago? But like it said, I'm a survivor and I overcame, and because of family, and the support of my fans, and the support of the volunteers, the industry, the journalists, the music promoters, the festival promoters, the live music venues. You know, I think it's grace that I got to where I am, I really do. The blues chose me, and I'm very, very grateful that it did, and I'm extremely honored. I dedicate this to my mom and dad. They went through hell raising me in this town, and I think they'd be really proud of me right now, so thanks, Mom and Dad. I love you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Scott Bullard and Full Throttle.
I've had a pleasure every year of helping out with the Youth Battle of the Bands, and I'm telling you, these guys were last year's winner and have been just killing it, ladies and gentlemen. Full Throttle. It's always been a pleasure to be part of it. FM 96, Chorus Entertainment, Country 104. Fanshawe College came aboard this year to help us out too, so kudos to Fanshawe College, Chorus Entertainment for supporting the youth. This is what it's all about. And all I know is right now, we have this year's winner who's going to blow the doors off this place. Are you ready? We have a reel. We had 5 bands this year, technically 6 signed up, but 5 were here to play. Take the reel. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's winner of the Forest City London Music Awards, Battle of the High School Bands Youth Awards is... ENBW! Get away!
Come the weather getting warmer, and I want you to be on my shoulder. I've never felt this way before. I wanna be the only one you care for.
us last year.
Years ago when we started this duo, because of not being able to have a bunch of people in Ian's basement because of COVID, we never thought we'd be standing up here accepting any award, especially on this stage. So this is an honor of the utmost highest degree. And on top of that, we're thankful to have been able to meet and share the stage with all these amazing bands and venues that come out of London, especially a couple nights ago with some of the most talented youth bands that we've ever met, and it was an honor to compete with them. So give it up for them real quick.
All right, so also, this would have never been possible without the absolutely overwhelming support from all our family. Don't worry, we'll have our G2 soon. The Goddard family, all our friends, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and of course, every single person that has either streamed our music, come out to one of our shows, or even connected with us on social media. We couldn't do any of this without all of you. So this one goes out to all of you guys tonight.
That being said, I'm Hilton.
I'm Ian.
And we're completely punk rock
Losers till the end. Thank you, London. God bless.
Give a round of applause for tonight's Country Music Award winner, James Patrick Clark, and the orchestrator behind many building blocks to becoming the City of Music, Chris Campbell.
All right, we are here to present the FCLMA Award for Contributor, and you know one of the wonderful things about this show is that we get to recognize the music community as a whole, the artists and people that don't always get the spotlight shone on them.
With that, the nominees for the Contributor Award are...
Contributor, sponsored by Budweiser Gardens. The nominees are Dario Novoa, Howie Kittleson, Jay Panaseco, Leanne Mayer, Bob Klein, April Voth, Danny Gable, Darren Addison, Zara Habib, Chase March, James O'Rourke.
And the Contributor Award goes to Dario.
Good evening to everybody. This award goes to Simple Reflection for Artists. And everybody from Simple Reflection at one point or other can stand up, because this would not be without you guys. And for those people that they don't know, this represents what Londoners were all about. Londoners in this community is about united. I came 34 years ago to London, Ontario. I have a lot of people to thank that they Londoners opened the doors to me. And the same way, that legacy, I want to open it to many other ones. But at the same time, I want to bring everybody united. I want to bring everybody together, because when we come together, we're just going to be stronger. And this is for every single one of you guys out there that they call London your home. Be proud to be a Londoner, because we all come here for different circumstances, and we all know the challenge that we face daily by daily. So this one goes to every Londoner here, Simple Reflection family, the community, and for the next generations to come, that there will be new comers to London, Ontario, that this is possible. Gracias to every single one. God bless you. And if you guys don't know anybody beside you, please say hi. Acknowledge each other, because you know what? We're just neighbors. We are in this community, and every day that we embrace each other, we're just gonna come stronger and stronger. God bless you. Peace to everyone. Love you, every single one. Londoners.
Here to present the award for Contemporary Artist, please welcome Junko Daydream.
Hello, we're Junko Daydream. You might remember us from earlier. We're here to present the Contemporary Award. As punk band, we're the best to, present that. So let's see who the nominees are.
Contemporary singer-songwriter. Sponsored by Longa McQuaid Musical Instruments and SOCAN. The nominees are Serena Haggerty, Leanne Mayer, Charlie Weber, M. Greiner, Steve Sinclair, Justin Mackey, Joe Borowski.
And the Contemporary Award goes to M. Greiner.
Thank you so much for this. I really didn't expect to win. I grew up in Forest, Ontario, 45 minutes from here, and my only dream was to sing my own songs. And I submitted my first song to FM 96 for the on-track competition. I won that. And then I went to Fanshawe College and learned how to record. And I just want to say thank you so much for thinking of me, for voting for me. And if you want to write a song and you aren't sure where to start, just look into your heart and go for it. And I also want to say thank you to my band, Ian McNally, Stefan Sesniak, and my beautiful partner who I'm writing the best songs of my career with. He's here tonight, Michael Holmes. Thank you so much.
To present our next Lifetime Achievement Award recipient, please welcome Karen Grant.
Good evening, London. How are we all doing? I'm here tonight in the capacity as a very proud volunteer at the London Music Hall of Fame, which I think was mentioned earlier. It is our pride and joy to have our esteemed guests come in and be inducted year after year. We also do Lifetime Achievement Awards, and that's what I'm here to present tonight. Our next presentee needs very little introduction. You might know him as Mr. Sunfest, Mr. Alfredo Cascia.
Alfredo Cascia left his native Guatemala in 1985 during the height of political repression, arriving in London, Ontario. Bringing with him an intuitive understanding of the power of the arts and cultural diversity as the essence of the human experience, his tenacious vision and tireless organizing skills have changed his adopted community of London in immeasurably positive ways. Alfredo has served for over 2 decades as the executive and co-artistic director of the London Committee for Cross-Cultural Arts, better known as Sunfest. Since its inception in July 1985, Sunfest, the free admission festival featuring music, dance, crafts, and cuisine from around the globe, has grown into what has become known as Canada's premier celebration of world cultures. In addition, Sunfest has been voted one of the top 100 best summer events in the country for multiple consecutive years. Over the past several decades, Alfredo has received many distinguished honors. Alfredo was offered the Queen Elizabeth II Diamond Jubilee Medal for his notable achievements and contributions to our community. November 2013 saw Alfredo receive the Canadian Hispanic Business Alliance Award, when he was recognized as one of the 10 most influential Hispanic Canadians. In January 2015, he was selected as the City of London Mayor's New Year's Honours. Forest City London Music Awards 2023 Lifetime Achievement recipient, Alfredo Casha.
Hello everyone, buenas noches, buenas tardes. It's, it's so nice to hear some kind of different languages now, because when I arrived in this country in 1985, it was a totally different community. And I think all of us here, working in the arts, being musicians, we know how important art and culture are for any community in the whole world. A culture without art, a community without art, it's a community with no soul. And this is exactly what we bring to this community, to make music available, accessible to everyone. And I think one of the most beautiful things that we have been able to accomplish in the last 28 years and more is precisely to bring the whole community together, through music. Because music is such a powerful vehicle in bringing people together all over the world. It doesn't matter where you are. And that's why so many governments in many countries, they don't support the arts, because they know how powerful the arts are in bringing the communities together. So we're very proud of making these incredible, talented musicians, local, national and international, accessible to everyone who, for one time during the year, get together in a free and upbeat environment where we can celebrate our differences. It doesn't matter the color of our skin, the language that we speak, the social or economic status that we have, because at Sunfest and many other events that we do throughout the year, that's what we bring. We want to be inclusive, accessible to everyone. Art should be inclusive, it should be accessible to everyone, and not only to those ones who cannot able to pay or afford, those. Because when we bring all these artists to London, people don't have to pay for that. All these musicians are highlighting other festivals across Canada where you have to pay admission to see them. But here in London, remains free and accessible to everyone. I would like to thank the London Forest City Music Awards for this recognition that I accepted, I'm very honored with a lot of gratitude. I would like to thank all the members of the Sunfest family in these past 28 years. We're just about in 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks to celebrate our 29th edition, 29 years of bringing the whole world to London, Ontario. And also would like to thank the community and everyone who has embraced this beautiful idea that was born to our own family. I would like to thank my wife Patty, who is here, my daughter Mercedes, who is here as well, my son Alfredo, who is in Vancouver, because all this family effort has been beautifully embraced by all of you and by many people now who come to London, Ontario every summer to see what London has to show to the rest of the world. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Let's keep doing music, because music will bring us together forever and ever. Thanks so much.
In recent years, we've seen a huge rise in the popularity of Latin music that has pushed it mainstream. London has a vibrant Latin culture filled with vivacious music. the Forest City London Music Awards is thrilled to announce that we awarded our first Latin award to our showcase last Sunday at the Classic World Jazz Award Show. Let's celebrate the first winner of this award, Latin music artist, the Antonio Atlas Mariachi Band. Here to present the Cover Band and Tribute Awards, please welcome Mario Cercelli.
Wow. How good is this? Do you guys know that London, Ontario is the only city in Canada with a city-specific music week? We're also the only city in Canada with a city-specific music hall of fame. Not Toronto, not Vancouver, not Montreal, London, Ontario. And that's what we're doing here. So a lot of bands, when they first started out, I can speak for myself, you start playing other people's music. Some people are really good at it and they just keep doing that. So the nominees for Cover Band of the Year.
Cover Band, sponsored by Classic Rock 98.1. The nominees are Deaf Bombs, Smuggler's Alley, The Wobbly Pops, Pepper Jones and the Rockets, Kevin's Bacon Train, Bob's Your Funkle, Tom Dunphy's Classic Country Music Show.
Wow, and those are great bands. All of them do such a super job of the work that they do. But the award for Cover Band 2023 goes to the Wobbly Pops. I think there's a wobbly pop in the house. I'm pretty sure. I saw some wobbly pops earlier. Here are some other wobblies.
Wow. 6 times the charm, I guess. I tell you, we like to dedicate this to our newest member here that helped form the Wobbly Pops, Nick. We're going to say Happy Father's Day to his first Father's Day. We're going to dedicate this to my father sitting at home and my other 2 bandmates here, Dwayne and Chris, for their fathers in heaven. And Rob, who couldn't be with us here today, to his father who just survived cancer. Thank you very much. We appreciate the support. Continue to support live music. You all rock.
Those are some pretty happy wobbly pops. So cover bands do other people's music and they do a variety of artists. A tribute act specializes in one artist. And they do that artist to the best of their ability. Sometimes they dress up in regalia, should they have to. Other times they just blow through the category. The nominees for Tribute Band 2023 are...
Tribute Artist, sponsored by Classic Rock 98.1. The nominees are Grace 2, Tragically Hip, Scott Bullard, Frank Sinatra, Full Petty Fever, Tom Petty, Disgustine, Teenage Head, Sweetwood Mac, Fleetwood Mac, Megan Schroeder, Patsy Cline Tribute, Zed, Led Zeppelin.
And the award for Tribute Artist 2023 goes to Nice Day for a Party, Disgusting!
Thank you so much to the awards. Thank you, everybody. This is very surprising, but a pleasant surprise, and as Mario said, and in the words of the late, great Frankie Venom, nice day for a party, isn't it? Thank you.
The London Music Hall has played a significant part in the growth of the London music scene while drawing in major acts, placing its stamp on the London music landscape. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up and welcome Dimitri Manuel to present the Blues Award.
Is everyone having a good night?
I'm here to present the award for the Blues Award. Blues music stands the test of time. It has been the soul and the heartbeat of the London music scene. Let's take it in and appreciate this year's nominees.
Blues, sponsored by London Music Hall and BGC London. The nominees are CJ Lee, Rick Taylor, Larry Benoit, Joel Dupuy Band, She-Wolves of London, Rob Sharp and Little Chicago, LTZ, Lescombe Taylor Zare.
And the award for Blues 2023 goes to She-Wolves of London.
Hey, thanks a bunch. This is for Sarah Smith, Chucky Zare, and myself, and Allison and Dale Ann that are part of the She-Wolves. I've started my career out in one of the first places I played was Fry Vocals in 1975 in London. And it's just so special to have this award right now. Thank you so much.
Our next guest has the pleasant task of honoring the next inductee to the London Music Hall of Fame. Please welcome Fred Smith.
Good evening all. I'm Fred Smith, and I've hosted hardcore country show on Radio Western for the last 35 years ago. It was so long ago that Mary was the station manager. I've been involved with the London Music Hall since its inception. And as a fellow survivor of the 1960s in London, I'm happy to be here tonight to induct Jim Chapman with his band, the Blues in Review, into the Forest City London Music Awards Hall of Fame. Jim has just completed a book entitled Battle of the Bands, documenting the London music scene in the 1960s. Without further ado, I now direct your attention to the screen for a video about the Blues in Review, the band, and their history.
The Bluesman Review formed in September 1966, with members coming from two popular bands, the Fortune Tellers and Sally and the Bluesmen. Together, vocalist Ken Allison, organist Dave Baker, bassist Jim Chapman, drummer Paul Kersey, and guitarists Dave Partridge and Rick Wads quickly became a local powerhouse. And that Christmas handily won a two-day Battle of the Bands featuring the area's top 9 groups. Capitalizing on the resulting publicity and many hours of rehearsal, they were soon drawing big crowds wherever they performed. Wads left the following April, and Charlie Mitchell joined as a second drummer. While he and Kersey devised flashy synchronized drum routines, Chapman and Partridge worked out Motown-style dance steps. Baker wowed audiences with his skill on the Hammond organ. Allison delivered powerful, soulful vocals. In early 1968, the U.S. came calling, and the band signed with Columbia Records in New York City. Spin the Bottle was released in April, and quickly became a local hit, though a bubblegum song quite different from their R&B stage sound. Concerned by the band's reticence about this attempted rebranding, Columbia dropped them after a second round of recording. Deeply disappointed, the group returned home after a truncated U.S. tour. They remained a big draw regionally, and their efforts and work ethic became an inspiration to many other young London and area musicians. 2023 London Music Hall of Fame inductees, the Bluesman Review.
Hi, I'm Jim Chapman. I'm what's left of the Bluesman Review. Not entirely true. I do want to say very sincerely thank you to Mario and everybody at the Hall of Fame. We go back a lot farther than anybody you've seen tonight. We started in 1966. And when I come in tonight, Mario, or somebody who looked like him, said, could you not find a coat that fit you? Well, this is the first suits that the Blues in Review had. We bought these in September of 1966. And even though it's a little tight, I just had to wear it tonight. So thank you to the Hall of Fame. There's a couple more things I'd like to note. Dave Partridge, our guitar player, could not be here tonight. Dave is facing some health challenges, but his sister Deborah is here. Ken Allison, our lead singer and my pal of 60 years, sadly passed away earlier this year. But his wife Cindy is here, and his cousin Dex is here. Dave Baker and Paul Kersey were not able to come, and Charlie Mitchell, our drummer, I'm waiting to get the phone call from Vancouver that Charlie has left us. But I would ask you if you give the departed bluesmen, Rick Watts, Ken Allison, and Charlie Mitchell, a round of applause, please. So, and Fred mentioned the book. I'm going to put a cheap plug in here. I have written a book. It's about 200,000 words and almost 1,000 pictures, and it catalogs London in the 60s. It won't be available in stores, but if you'd like to get a copy, go to my Facebook page, it's Jim Chapman, and you'll see the information there about how you can order one. And if you're appreciative of London's music history, I think you will be appreciative of the book. It took me 2.5 years to do it, but it was well worth it because there's a ton of music history there that wasn't being recorded anywhere else. Anyway, I also want to especially thank Rick Watts, Paul Kersey, Ken Allison, Dave Partridge, Dave Baker, and Charlie Mitchell. My pals, my bandmates in the Blues in Review. If it wasn't for them, and if it wasn't for all the hard work that we put in, and they mentioned there about a lot of rehearsals, you cannot imagine how hard we worked to get to the spot where we did in this community, where we had a lot of fun. We signed with Columbia in New York City. It was wonderful. They were glorious years. But I want to thank the guys, because if it hadn't been for all of them, I wouldn't have written the book. I wouldn't have been here in the middle of the 60s. I wouldn't have written the book. We wouldn't have got to accomplish all the things we did, including that record. And I wouldn't have this snazzy coat today. So thanks to the guys, and thanks to everybody at the Hall of Fame, and thank you.
Our next performance needs no introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, Serena Haggerty.
leaving me wondering, is there something wrong with me? Would you guys really stop trying to convince myself it's not who you are? I don't trust anyone to see where it goes, but I already know I'm gonna waste your time. Tell me if you read warning signs, how you always change my mind. Waste of time, don't wanna take it back. Deep down I don't think this will last. You try to change the past. Waste of What if this could work? I need to grow, but I can't let go. 'Cause the feeling I'm really falling, always making me uneasy. Oh, wanna believe it, love's reciprocal. I'm hoping you prove me wrong. Oh, we won't be here for long. Is there something wrong with me? Would you guys really stop trying to convince myself it's not who you are? I don't trust anyone to see where it goes, but I already know I'm gonna waste your time. Tell me if you read your signs, how you'll change my mind. Waste of time, don't wanna take it back. Deep down I don't think this will last. You try to change the past. Waste of Tell me if you read warning signs, I always change my mind. Waste of time, don't wanna take it back. Deep down I don't think this will last. You try to change the past. Waste of
Here to present the next award, Music Video of the Year, please welcome Lost in Japan.
Hello. We are Lost in Japan, and we are a rock band from London, Ontario. We are here to present the Music Video of the Year award. It's crazy, because it seems like just yesterday I was watching YouTube. Laugh. Thank God. All right, let's see what's up.
Music Video of the Year, sponsored by Fanshawe College School of Contemporary Media. Lighter Juice Productions, Director, Paris Monroe. Hi. Chris Von Kleist, Director. Dana Manning, When I Love You. Stephen Frost, Director. Trash Puppets, Rainy Cloudy. Sharon Gaeta, Director. Kenneth Mugabe, Under Wraps. Derek Lamoureux, Bong Tran, Directors. Adam Cousins, Our Lives. Paula Vergara, Director. Bella Rosa, Hurts So Bad. Sean Stanley, Director. Gold Tom, Who Do You Think You Are?
Winner is Lighter Juice Productions, Paris Monroe High.
Wow, what an honor, truly. I'd like to thank Lighter Juice. Unfortunately, Jeremy and Jake are not here today because they had obligations to their father as it is Father's Day. And with that being said, I'd like to dedicate this award to my father. If it wasn't for his influence in my life, I definitely would not have the discipline and the integrity to pursue my craft as being a musician. So truly, it's an honor. I'd like to thank Fort City London Music Awards and everyone else who contributes to this community. Thanks so much.
It is with great honor that we welcome our next presenter to the stage. An independent recording artist for over 25 years, decorated with multiple Juno Awards nominations, as well as appearing on albums by David Bowie, Def Leppard, and Rob Zombie. Please rise for the incredibly talented M. Greiner.
Thank you. I'm really honored to announce the winner, the nominees of the Producer Engineer of the Year award, and they are
Producer Engineer of the Year, sponsored by Fanshawe College Music Industry Arts. The nominees are Sean Andrew, Producer Engineer. John Peterkin, featuring Sean Andrew, Back to You. Stephen Potasnik, Producer Engineer. Amanda Movio, Brine. Alex Macy, Producer Engineer. Dobion Oliveira, M. Olinda. Michael Marucci, Producer Engineer. Young Stunna, Hopeless. Francois Fancy Goudreau, Producer. Hello Kelly, Good Old Days. Kyle Ashbourne, Producer Engineer. Live Animals, Box Cutter.
And the winner of Producer Engineer of the Year is Francois Francie Goudreau.
Okay. I'm reading this for my brother Francie. He says, woo! I'm proud of it. Okay, sorry. It's just a little easier this way because I have a stutter. We don't want to spend all night up here, so I'm just me. The job of a producer is to amplify the voice of the artist they're working with. We do that through sounds, gear, songwriting, storytelling, the list goes on. To me, the artist's voice is such a priority because of how hard I have worked to be able to use my own. Thank you for that. I want to thank the people and organizations that make London such a significant city of music and a wonderful place to work. I want to thank my wife Julia for her support. I want to thank everybody I made music with, and I want to thank my excellent brother, and this one too, no, who's reading this now. Cheers to London, let's keep making great music.
Here to induct Bob Noxious himself into the London Music Hall of Fame, please welcome Nicole Bain.
Hi everybody, thanks for coming.
I think it was the poet Wordsworth that wrote, "Big cannons, keep on smoking, won't stop, smoking, smoking, weed whackers, just keep choking, everyone is wasted in this room." I think it was Wordsworth. I joke. So I'm Nicole, committee member and a volunteer at the Hall of Fame here, and it's my super pleasure to induct Mr. Bob Reed.
Bob was keenly interested in music from a young age. Ironically, report cards from elementary school years stated that he did not fare well in music class because he refused to sit still and would tap his pencil on his desk incessantly. It was during second grade that Bob was gifted a Bolero drum set, which he pounded on regularly. Bob describes his father, Glenn, as a fantastic piano player and musician. And at his instruction, Bob took piano lessons up to grade 6 advanced level. It was around that time that he found a guitar under his parents' bed. Later that year, his dad got him a used amplifier. After graduating from H.B. Lucas, Bob made the choice to shift his focus entirely to music, and he started the heavy metal band SFH while he was studying business marketing at Fanshawe College. Bob maintained his position as lead singer and guitarist for the band from 1986 until 1999, touring and releasing a number of well-received records. In 1988, Bob joined the speed thrash metal band Razor as guitarist and vocalist. And to date, the band has toured extensively throughout more than 18 countries. Razor's storied discography spans nearly a quarter century. Locally, Bob is probably best known for his hometown project, Bob Noxious, which blasted onto the music scene in the early 2000s with their unapologetic, in-your-face hard rockin' party anthems and high-octane live performances. Year after year, Bob demonstrates a tireless commitment to multiple local causes by raising funds and awareness. Through his bands and music, Bob has raised over $100,000 for London and area charities. 2023 London Music Hall of Fame inductee, Bob Reed.
Hey, booze and news from the fridge. I'm very happy to be inducted into the London Music Hall of Fame. And as they say, the show must go on. But unfortunately for me, I can't make it tonight because I am playing gigs in Poland and Germany this weekend with Razor. So unfortunately, I can't make it. But I am very honored to be inducted into the London Music Hall of Fame. But I couldn't have made it. I couldn't have made it on my own without the help of many people. I've had tremendous help and support over the years. And I'd like to start with saying thanks to my mom and dad. They gave me a drum kit when I was in grade 2 for Christmas. They gave me piano lessons all through public school. They let me use my mom's guitar that I found underneath my parents' bed in grade 6. And they gave me my first guitar amp, helped me buy my first guitar on my 16th birthday, which was the Stratocaster. They helped me get the money working for my dad to buy my Flying V, the white one that I still use today. I did that when I was 18. And I started writing my own songs in public school at a very young age. And then in high school, at the end of it, I started SFH, and that's when I started to take music really seriously with my buddies Rich Oosterbosch and John Armstrong. We played our first gig at the Key West, downtown London, thanks to Scott Bentley. I wasn't of age to be playing in a bar, but Scotty let me do it anyway, and that was a lot of fun. And that was back in 1985, by the way. And then in 1988, I joined Razor as the lead singer. And we did a whole bunch of recordings, and we've been touring the world ever since. We've played over 20 countries. And, you know, thanks to all the guys in Razor, thanks to Dave, Mike, and Ryder, because we have a lot of fun going out and we have great times doing that. And of course, I'd like to thank my bandmates, my great friends, my buddies, my brothers in Bob Noxious. Those guys are amazing. That's especially Wiley, Darcy, and Aaron. We've done so many shows over the years. We've played some crazy places, played events, and things that most bands would never dream of doing and would never do, but we have and we did, and we continue to do that as well. And together with our great friends Brad and Taz from FM 96 and the whole crew, since about 2003, we've raised over $100,000 for local charities here in London, which is pretty cool. And 20 years of freezing our asses off singing Police Damn My Dad at the Santa Claus Parade. I got to thank the Schroins family at the PA shop because they've always been there to help. And I got to thank my wife Krista, my sister Lori, my kids Kelson and Sierra for all their support over the years, for putting up with all my music crap. And I got to give a big hell yeah out to the road crew. Huska, he's been one of my roadies since we were teenagers, and that's a long time. You got Jimmy Hick, Gavin, Tommy, Big D, Stewie, Mikey, and Jimmy, who without them this journey just wouldn't have happened. And but before I go, I gotta say, there's always people who tell you suck. They don't like your tunes. They say you have no talent. They might even start a Facebook page called I Hate Bob Noxious. But that's just fuel for the fire, and that's all good. But thanks to those guys, because you really give us the drive to do what we do. But to those who don't think we suck, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks to all the fans over the years who made it so real, so fun, because without you, there's no band. So to everyone who has helped me, let me rock out, loud and proud, cheers.
Accepting on Bob Reed's behalf, FM 96's Brad Gibb and Crystal Woodhouse.
Hello, I'm Krista Woodhouse, and this is Jordan, our grandson. I'm Bob's partner. I'm accepting this award today, so I've written everything out because I wasn't expecting this. And it's my first time. There we go. So Bob was born in Kitchener, but he's always considered himself a Londoner. He loves this city and its music scene. Throughout his career, Bob has championed causes that needed attention and funds. Children's charities, holiday toy drives, mental health, and most recently, he has been pressing to have fire extinguishers become mandatory in vehicles because he knows it will save lives. Bob generously gives of his time and talent, lending his voice to those who need their voices and their causes amplified, and encourages others to do the same. Bob is truly honored to be inducted into the London Music Hall of Fame. He wishes he could be here with us tonight, but as you know, he was doing the thing he loves most, performing on stage in front of a live audience. I'm thrilled to see Bob recognized in such a significant way, and as he would say, cheers, mother fathers.
In typical Bob form, he has forgotten to thank a few people. We want to thank Stan, we want to thank Jeffy B, and as well, his grandson Jordan, who doesn't do a great job of unloading stuff at the end of the night. But Jordan, what is your papa's favorite song?
AOA.
And how do you sing it?
AOA.
Couches on the front porch. Old abandoned shopping carts. Don't worry about the tire fire. It's okay. EOA. Attaboy, buddy. And we're back. Hey everybody, I'm Brad Gibb from FM96, and I'm very proud to announce the winner of the Ontario Independent Recording Artists Award. And before I say this, earlier this week we had a chance to speak with Paul Langlois from the Tragically Hip. And we spoke to Paul and we talked about the City of London. Paul was so emphatic about what the City of London did for the Tragically Hip. When the Tragically Hip was a band, it was just a touring band back in the late 80s. And they would come here and they would play the Spoke at Western, they would play the Fanshawe City Union building at Fanshawe. They would come here and play Call the Office. And the fact that they could come here and do what they did, even down to writing the end of New Orleans is Sinking at Fanshawe before they played it for the first time for anybody ever, was just the greatest thing. And the fact that they could come here to London and do that and go, you know what? If we can do this here, we can do this anywhere. And the fact that you can just sit and go, is there a place to play here? Is there a place that we can do? Is there a place that we can take our music and we can do it anywhere? I'll tell you right now, as the guy that runs FM96, over the past year, there's been more artists born and raised from London that have hit our airwaves than ever before. Texas King. Texas King's got a top 10 single right now. The band Lost to Japan just won our $20,000 national campaign for Summer Song of the Year. New Friends. They're a band that came together at the MIA program at Fanshawe. Like, is that not the thing that makes things happen? I don't care. It's happening in this city. And you know what? We should be proud of it. So Jesus Christ, let's get up and let's get proud. And now it's after 9:30, so the kids are gone. Okay, I'm trying to wrap up. And the winner, what are we doing first? I know we got 2 awards here. The Ontario Independent Recording Artist of the Year.
Ontario Independent Recording Artist. Sponsored by Digital Creative Arts Centre and London Music Office. The nominees are Julian Taylor, The Sun Harmonic, Ritesh Das, Shanuka, Dana Manning, Am Griner.
And the award for Ontario Independent Artist Recording of the Year goes to Dana Manning. Is Dana here? Dana is not here, and we will accept our award on her behalf. And I've talked too long about how great London is. and how great this award ceremony is. Really, honest to God, tonight, this has been a great night. What a great night this has been tonight. You know, round of applause for everything that's going on here tonight. The production, everything about it. Come on, here we go. The next award is sponsored by my radio station, FM 96, and it's the Rock Award. And here are the nominees.
Rock, sponsored by FM 96. The nominees are Brother Leeds, The Mongrels, Wabi Sabis, The Hedgehoppers, Newport Electric, Status Non-Status, Lost in Japan.
And the winner is Newport Electric. Probably we need some flair. Are they here? Where are you? We will accept this award on Newport's Electric's behalf.
Our last Hall of Fame inductees of the evening are a Juno-nominated R&B vocal quartet. To present this honor, please welcome Fred Young.
Good evening, London. I'm Fred. I'm a volunteer at the London Music Hall of Fame. I'd like to give a shout out to all of my fellow fathers out there on this Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. I know we have one father here in particular tonight who is especially proud on this day because his 4 boys are all being inducted into the London Music Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, the Macaulay Boys.
The Macaulay Boys are a long-established R&B pop vocal ensemble, founded by the 4 brothers, Gary, George, Mark, and Randy Macaulay. Their career has spanned more than 3 decades in the international music industry. Born in London, Ontario, to immigrants from Grenada, West Indies, the siblings were encouraged to pursue music at an early age by their parents. While studying at Western University's Faculty of Music, Gary carved out time to write and record original music, ultimately pivoting to join his brothers when they entertained at local shows and events. The enthusiastic response to the boys' 1994 Christmas release convinced Gary that he and his brothers had what it took, and he suggested the brothers assume the name by which they would be known, the Macaulay Boys. The following year saw the release of their first full-length CD, Wonderful Christmas Time. At its peak in the 1996-97 winter season, Wonderful Christmas Time was the second highest-selling holiday album, trailing just behind Bryan Adams. In 1996, the Macaulay Boys released their first original studio album, In Another Lifetime. Written and co-produced by Gary, it garnered a 1997 Juno Award nomination for Best Soul R&B Album, including the singles In Another Lifetime, Without Your Love, Down, 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 and a remake of Andy Gibbs' I Just Want to Be Your Everything, which achieved high rotation nationally, while Down, Down, Down hit number 10 on the Much Music playlist. My Heaven, the boys' third album, 2000, included 2 charting singles, the title track, My Heaven, and By the Way. Both songs cracked the top 10 chart on the Much Music playlist. They have shared the stage with musical giants like James Brown, Aretha Franklin, Gladys Knight, and The Temptations. The Macaulay Boys were awarded Queen Elizabeth II's Diamond Jubilee Medal. 2023 London Music Hall of Fame inductee, the Macaulay Boys.
Please welcome to the stage, Gary, George, Mark, and Randy, the Macaulay Boys.
Well, this is truly a big honor, and because I'm the youngest, I get to go first. So, I think first and foremost, I'd love to acknowledge and thank our wonderful mother and father who are here with us today. Thank you. You know, they never pushed us into a career in music, but they supported us tirelessly in everything that we did and every dream that we had. And they gave us all of their time, they gave us all of their money, and most importantly, you know, they gave us all of their love. We had a house full of music all the time, and they never made us turn it down. It didn't matter if it was midnight, it didn't matter if it was 1 o'clock. We could jam music whenever we wanted. And I say that most of this belongs to you. You know, I also want to thank our fans. You know, you have great fans when they find out, when they follow, first of all, when they follow you from venue to venue, when they find out where you go to school and they follow you there, and when they find out where you live and they follow you there and they wait for you. And we had amazing, awesome fans that loved us and supported us and still support us to this day. So we thank our fans. And importantly for me, I want to thank these 3 guys up here, my brothers. They're my best friends, my best supporters. You know, a 12-year-old doesn't get to be nominated for a Juno Award, perform on the show, sing at the Major League Baseball All-Star Game, travel around the world performing, without a lot of help and a lot of support, and 3 other guys to carry a big part of the load. I couldn't imagine a better moment than being with these 3 guys tonight. And especially I want to thank my big brother, my biggest brother, Gary. This was your vision and your dream, and you made it happen. Thank you.
I honestly don't have much more to add to that. Mom and Dad, I cannot thank you enough. We cannot thank you enough. Mom and her sisters, you know, in the beginning, they put our costumes together, sewing them by hand. And our dad, who drove us from, you know, coast to coast and was our unofficial and official tour manager, who kept us out of trouble and kept us persevering and working hard. Mom and Dad, we love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Nothing we have done in life, whether it's music or anything else, would have been possible without you. Again, Randy was right. Our brother Gary really worked hard to put this together. This whole thing, the Macaulay Boys, wouldn't be if it wasn't for Gary. So I want to thank Gary for really throwing his talent and his vision behind us. And there's a bunch of people in this room already who told me tonight that they've had the great opportunity to be mentored and even got a lot of positive support and tutelage from Gary. So I want to thank Gary for that. Before I leave, because he's got to come and he's clearing his throat behind me, there are a number of musicians we played with over the entire span of our career who are like brothers to us and family to us, and I know some of them are in the room tonight. And I see that little fedora over there. I see Jeff Floyd. He's just leaning casually on the bar. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff played with us in our very first gig, and he played with us yesterday. He's been playing with us for a long time. Mike Ross is in the house. We got Darrell, we got Mars, we got Colin, we got Douglas, we got so many people that have become the extended parts of our family, and we love you and we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
I can't say much more, but I do want to say thank you, of course, Mom and Dad, our wonderful family and all of our support. Mario Cercelli and the whole committee, thank you very much for putting this together. We very much appreciate that. And for all you musicians out there who are looking for your support system, looking for your words of encouragement, always gravitate towards those people who look to support you and mentor you and give you words of encouragement. I'll tell you this one thing.
There was one sport that Gary played in high school where he had to make the decision between playing that sport and working more on his music. And he made the decision to do the music. And that coach told the entire team when he had to go that Gary had to go and protect his precious little fingers. Well, I'll tell you right now, those precious little fingers took us from coast to coast. Those precious little fingers took us around the world. Those precious little fingers had us score #1 records in far off lands. So I'm going to say a very heartfelt, special thank you to my brother Gary McCauley and all you musicians out there. Always gravitate towards those people who give you those words of encouragement and keep you moving. Thank you.
And I want to thank these guys, George, Mark, Randy, for being my best friends as we were traveling everywhere with Dad in the van, taking us everywhere. With Vic Sinclair, my first mentor in music and football, who encouraged me to put the guys and do it, collect my songs. We had Timbits and we had coffee and we put it together, and thank you so much. I would like to thank the London Music Hall of Fame as well. And I want to just give a little special message to you Londoners out there making music. I want to tell you something. I've been in far places where someone asked me where I was from. And in the beginning, I used to say things like, oh, Toronto, Ontario, because people know where Toronto is, but I wasn't sure that they knew where London was. And as we started traveling more and more, I used to proudly say, I'm born and raised in London, Ontario. I'm not sure you understand how important this city is, but we've learned it when we've traveled everywhere. They know where London, Ontario is. Be proud to say you're from London, Ontario. Thank you so much to all you young, talented musicians out there. Keep going, keep going. Someone is listening. You will get there. Believe in your dream. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
He is London's king of hip hop, and they are London's 6-time National Basketball League of Canada champions. Please welcome hip hop artists Casper Marcus and Terry Thomas. And Vanessa Johnson of your London Lightning.
Make some noise, London. We rounding out the last award of the night, basically. So we're hoping that y'all had a good night so far. Vanessa?
How's everybody doing tonight? I think you guys can do a little bit better than that. How are you guys doing tonight? Awesome. We're hoping that you're enjoying. I'm Vanessa. I am the Director of Events and Game Day for the London Lightning. We are back-to-back champions. And we're so honored to be here tonight.
How you guys doing? I'm Terry Thomas, Canadian native, and just so happy to be here. I mean, watching the presentations and whatnot, I see the talent, and to be honest with you, I'm just glad to be here with you guys and whatnot. So thank you.
Without further ado, we're gonna announce the nominees for Fan Favorite of the Year.
Fan Favorite, sponsored by Tourism London and London Arts Council. The nominees are Michael Truchin, Prism Tape Philosophy, Twin Fin, Farewell Stanleys, Nostalgic Bright Lights, Empress Asha, Asante, After the Lounge, Swagger, Gabby and the Watts, The Koala.
Little introduction while I pull out the winner.
winner is...
Damn. It's so crazy being here. Now I gotta let the music play. My mom said if you talk too long, they're gonna play music over you because, you know, I can be rambling, so I'm trying to keep it short and sweet. But honestly, being in the music industry, being in London, I learned a lot of things. And the biggest thing I learned is that music isn't a solo sport. There's awards to Asante on it, but there's so much more to Asante than just me. So I'm gonna take this time to say thank you. First and foremost, I'm gonna say thank you to Yuri Kohler from RCR Studios. Every song I made with Yuri, and I couldn't do without him. Big shout out to two people in the crowd, Cynthia and Kevin from the Company to Dance. Every time, yeah, make some noise for them. But you know, we've been doing shows, and I swear, every time I perform with them, every time I just work with them, it's all smiles, all love. I'm just so thankful for them so much. And then, I also want to shout out to AVI, my media team. Shout out to my boy, Uncle Cobbs, always supporting me and everything. Big shout out to Jason, the Vibe Next Door family. Appreciate them, of course. Shout out to all the network artists out here. You know, we really created a strong collective, and they all came out to support. That's real love, and I'm real happy to be part of that kind of family. Also, I want to shout out to Bella Rosa and her team. They also gave me a lot of love when they came here. You know, they fed me a lot, and I don't know if you've been to their restaurant, but oh wow, their cooking is amazing, so I'm very lucky for that. Also, I want to shout out all the DJs I work with, DJ Jose, DJ Wickham, DJ Donnie C, all these amazing DJs in London. I appreciate y'all for spinning my music. That means a lot to me. Huge shout out to my mom and my sister and my brother, because I'm gonna tell you something, they're the most real people in my life. When I was making music when I started, they weren't the sugarcoat family. They were the family of, I don't really like that. And they're the family of when I'm singing, they'll make up their face and stuff like that. And the thing is, that was the most beautiful love for me because they helped me improve. They would never just fake it. So when I really started getting better, I could tell when I come home and I'd sing with them, and they'd be like, wow, you really improved. That was real love to me. And that kind of hard love is what I really need to be the artist I am today. Also, big shout out, on the front, Mackenzie. You know, whenever we have a performance in Toronto, she's the first one to be like, oh, let me drive y'all. You know, if I haven't been to the studio for a while, she'll be like, oh, you haven't been to the studio for a while? You know, like, go make music. She's such a support system to me, and I couldn't even imagine where I would be without her. So, Kenzie, thank you so much. Also, I'm so sorry, I know, I'm gonna make it short. I want to shout out the music community in London, because I came to London not really knowing the scene, and so many of these artists impressed me. So many of these, they're all mentors to me without really saying much. For example, King Croft, Kodo, Amanda Mobile, Jack Hooligan, Solo YT, all these amazing artists who I've worked with. I watch them perform and I'm like, I want to be like y'all. So it's so amazing to be on the bill performing with your role models. So many role models around London, so I appreciate y'all so much. Almost done here, I promise. London Arts Council, y'all are really my family, honestly. Y'all support me so much. Even in COVID, they're the first people like, yo, I'm gonna get you on the street, get you performing. Also, MIA, I'm a graduate franchise MIA program. Learned so much from them. Big shout out to all the London businesses as well. All the legends out here, the Macaulay boys. I really have the honor to really talk to Gary a lot. Gary's a true mentor to me. So Gary, congratulations. And to all the Macaulay boys. London community, thank you for always coming to my shows. Thank you for spinning my music. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you when you hear my name. Thank you for cheering for me. I want to thank Mario. I want to thank God. But last but definitely not least, I really want to thank Jammin, James O'Rourke. Because let me tell you something about Jammin. When Jammin started working with me, I was really at the point where really wasn't anything. I really just started performing. If music was a dodgeball game, there's a bunch of team captains, I would always be picked last. But you know what? Jeremy had a choice to pick someone. He said, you know what? I'm gonna take a chance on you, Asante, and look at us now. Thank you so much.
Accompanied by his daughters Marley and Mercy, please welcome back to the stage the one and the only Casper Marcus.
Hey, look, I appreciate y'all, man. My name is Casper Marcus. The crazy thing is, this is my 15th year anniversary being here and being part of the Forest City London Music Awards. And honestly, it's been a blessing, and I appreciate all y'all, man, I really do. In the spirit of Father's Day, I have my kids here. Shout out to my daughter Marley, my daughter Mercy, and they're gonna help me present the final performer of the evening. Is that okay with y'all?
Give it up for the next performer. Kid Crow!
Let's go!
Thank you for attending the 2023 Forest City London Music Awards. We will see you next time. Good night.